Hi, Dr. Saxena here, and we've been talking about what is this kind of stuff we are dealing with. I'll just give you the common examples where we could figure out this toxicity is causing that huge problems. I'll start with a simple case study where we followed up a 37-year-old lady, married woman, and she had been with a history of severe premenopausal symptoms and irregularities of irregularity in the vaginal bleeding, and since last 2 years. And the patient reported everything experiencing excellent health 2 years back, and then she began to feel increasingly emotionally unstable, uh, irritable, and very depressed. They sought for a medical opinion. She was into pink of her health. Previous symptoms were only evident immediately before menses. That was very mild symptoms, nothing. But now she experiences these symptoms continuously, and she reports there was no particular stress or change in her life, and that she has and until she has become depressed. And it was she found her work very fulfilling, and enjoyed good relationship with her husband, and had two school age children, and good friends number of. So over the problems, medically problems, what she was having for the last 2 years. She was having difficulty falling asleep. There was a diminished appetite. You have got early morning awakening. uh, she started kind of she started decrease she taking decreased interest in the daily life activities. She had a difficulty concentrating, as if some fog was there. And of course she had less libido also, although she was not feeling imminently self-destructive. She stated that she saw little reason to continue living. So that was the state of affairs, because that particular with this particular thing, she has gone to several gynecologists. They have gone to subjected her for a psychiatrist also. And for what happens is, when you look into the DSM category, when you look into that DSM fourth edition of all the patient fulfill all the criteria for a major depressive disorder. So, what is this particular thing, and what are we doing in this our integrative medicine, and trying to work with the metal toxicology? What is this toxicity? Is this toxicity causing her problem? And if there's any toxicity, what is the toxicity, and what exactly is? So, we'll try to uncover this during this particular thing, another few this thing. And needless to say, we had this was the kind of thing she was having it before, and she was on a this particular stuff. And she was diagnosed officially with a psychiatrist that she has got the depressive. A number of people saw her. They went to a lot of people. She was put on something like antipsychotic medications also. And then we started looking at what was her what was her occupational history. And she happens to be she discovered that after her youngest child who got into the school 3 years before, she wanted to come and start her uh, work in some other way. And she started working in a beauty parlor, because she had got all that things. She was trained into that particular shift. So she emphasized that before the onset of depressive symptoms, the interaction with clients have been enjoyable, and that they had experienced greater satisfaction in her work. So what we found that at the time of assessment, we found that there were she was working in a 5 day per week protocol, and this one in a small poorly ventilated room. with no other causes of any gynec problems or deteriorating health and all that. We started looking at what is the evaluation, and we looked into which is the area she's living, and of course that was a problem. We figured out with the first line. This one is she was into a very small, poorly ventilated room was the place where she used to do the beauty parlor stuff. So this particular thing, and we started working on what must be the changes and what are the things which she has gone, that she reported 3 years back. She had routine exposure to the inhalation and direct skin contact to hairdressing products such as hairsprays, dyes, bleaches, permanent wave solutions, shampoos, and conditioner. That was thing on our. I wanted to know what is the kind of chemicals she's exposed, and she stated but that particular stuff. So based on that, we what we found that this we convinced her to take a break from that beauty parlor, and avoidance of the occupational environment was the first line of thing which we would like to do. No more further kind of toxicity, or the ongoing kind of stuff. And she started having some kind of difference, and later on, after 2 weeks of avoidance, the patient complained of boredom, but reported that mood had improved substantially. Thoughts relating to futility of life were no longer present, and physical symptoms such as visual disturbances, you have got nausea, dizziness, heart palpitations were occurring infrequently. They were not that common. So at the end of this 1 month occupational reprieve, the patient stated that she felt 80% much better, and her sleep disturbance has resolved. See, we are not doing any kind of interventions. We just started doing some simple thing called detox, which was a the person is supposed to sit in a chamber, which you start sweating out and that particular stuff, and along with that we started something like hyperbaric oxygen. It was a they were able to they understood that, and we started that particular stuff. So thing is, what I just wanted to put across is this is the process problem. There are a lot of people coming to things. They have palpitations, then ECG is normal. They have all chest X-rays or CT scan were normal, but they have some breathlessness, and they have that anxiety, they have the depression. So many problems are faced by this people, particularly housewife as well as working woman. And this particular thing, which we thought it is a very simple premenstrual symptom, and it's a irregularity of bleeding, and a kind of prescription medication which a normal gynecologist will give, that will resolve the problem, but it didn't help here. So what we trying to stress across is, yes, there is something called all these chemicals which she was using during that particular phase of her work, which with a poor ventilated room, which was the key, and it resolved so many things with our simple detox and some therapy. And this is one thing which we always tell people who are depressed, trying to get into some kind of medications and all that. If the medications are not helping, you need to look at your occupational thing, or what is the kind of you are surrounded by, what are the toxins you are surrounded by. So with this, it will be a easy kind of thing which can help you in a big way. Thank you.